morning, everyone. I hope everyone's here already. So, for today, the CEO of San Miguel Corporation has given us a task. We fellow marketers must come up with a plan and strategies on how to penetrate the market of Japan and Chile. So, for today's discussion, I want all your ideas and possible suggestions on how we can penetrate each market. So, we must also consider the climate, people, demographics of each country before we try doing international marketing. So I'll start. Based on my research, Japan as a country has its own distribution structure. So we must also consider that once consider it. So its structure is Japanese oriented distribution structure. So mostly it is composed of small retail store ang ilahang market dito. So the good thing is each small retail is handled by manufacturers. So maybe that's where we can penetrate. Nakita mo manufacturer sa each sa each product. And by the way guys, ang atong product is beverages, the beer. For for Japan, we will try to market our Red Horse or our beer or beverages or any beverages because as we all know, Japanese is known for drinking sake or beer na sa ilaha. And for Chile, since it's a different country, um, what I've known is that the most common drink that they like there is wine. So since the San Miguel Corporation only creates beer and we don't have a product line for a wine yet, I want some suggestion from you guys about it. So for Japan, that's it. The distribution structure kay small retail stores siya. So it will I for me it will give us advantage because daghan mas retail stores so we can use them to penetrate sa ilahang market using the Red Horse beer or any beverages that you guys would like to suggest. And for further information, I would like to give it to Mr. De La Cruz. I think he has something an additional information about it.
Yes, I have. So when going to an international country, so we must identify our target market. So first, our target markets in Japan is mainly the OFWs. So there are approximately 325,000 OFWs that are currently working there, and eventually it will increase in upcoming years. So in Chile, hindi kasi na uh, vast ang population sa mga OFWs dito kasi medyo na siya sa Latin side of Latin America naman siya. So so in Japan mag-focus we must focus in the urban areas lang. So major populated areas para makapenetrate diretso. And then when locating our middlemen, we must locate a middleman that has a good reputation when doing this kind of business, because middleman's reputation is also our reputation. So aside from that, our products should be translated into local language, to their local language, since English is not well used or not well spoken in that specific countries. So we must translate our major products into their language so that we can be noticed in that market. So aside from that, I can suggest that we can also use the internet when penetrating that certain market, because internet nowadays is so useful when it comes to business or distributing products. And also we must also adapt to their culture when it comes to advertise their products. So here in Philippines, we're simple ra kayta into design ba. So, wa kayta ina daghag designs sa mga advertisement kung i-compare naman sa Japanese advertisement or uh, uh, branding. So we must adapt to it also. So that's all of my suggestions and ideas. So any questions, guys?
No, I agree. I agree that idea.
Sir Mark Angelo,
Yes.
are you referring to like both Japan and Chile na sa
Ano,
kanang opinion?
So in Japan, of course, in Chile, Spanish is the main language. So
Okay.
products should also be translated into Spanish language. And then in terms of advertising, maybe Chile has their own approach when when advertising their own products also. So we must also be sensitive in that issue also in penetrating or doing advertisements in different
Okay.
markets.
I see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Mr. De La Cruz.
By the way, I
Um,
have an idea since Mark Angelo is talking about advertisement. So I think I will discuss about my opinion talking about advertisement. Okay.
Yes.
okay.
Go ahead.
So since we don't have, since we are new in Japan and Chile, I think it's very good if we will let the people, or we will let that specific country to know that we exist or we are now in their country. So the best thing to do, or the best thing to let the people know about our company is having an advertisement, right? So I think it's better if you will just use some simple advert. Like for example, in Japan, it's in their culture that they are beer lovers already. As what Christian Lincoln mentioned earlier, they love what do you call that one? Sake.
Sake.
Rice wine.
Yeah, sake. But yeah, I think we will just have to have an advertisement on through newspaper and also social media, because not all Japanese people, talking to those elderly people, are into social media. So they still
I agree.
go to newspapers.
Yes, that's correct. Because mostly the demographics in Japan is made up of
Mostly
old people. So
yes, senior.
newspaper is a good idea for the advertisement.
Yes. And also for the young people, we can also use the social media, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's my opinion so far.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I agree.
Any? Okay.
Idea, Sir Lofernas. And also, I have another idea about advertising. So, first thing I can do is we need a survey and product testing sa ilahang area. And then, uh, this idea is para na ni sa Chile and Japan. And then, uh, let's invite them um, for a drink. Murag mo invite din, murag musuod sa og mga ato gani mga tao sa like sa Japan or sa adto sa Chile. And then if ma-invite na to sila and then og inom, so pero tao ato sugoon na dili mismo kita as murag natay tao. And then uh, uh, and when they are mo agree gani sila, so mag try ta og shoot og kanang video. And then if mag-ask sila na why nag-shoot ang video, so ato lang inon nga kanang for remembrance. And then when we make a video, so pwede na to sila gamiton as a temporary advertisement. So that's all
That's your
my idea.
that's your idea.
Then
Oh,
actually pwede
I
ta
have a
mamatag og
question.
flyers and then like you said og Lucernas katong mga newspapers ba pwede to nato i-distribute gani like mag-product listing ta, then pwede sa tamo give og mga inato nga kuan flyers or mga newspaper gani.
Okay. I think Mr. Angelo has a question for you, Mr. Molde.
Okay, okay.
Free taste man to, no? Di ba? Free taste. Sakto ba to?
Yes, free taste daw, free
The free
taste.
Yeah,
taste.
free taste.
So we can also conduct a survey every person who do the free taste. So siya, kuha naman survey kung how much they like the product, so that in that case we can easily identify their taste buds or their ilang ano ba?
Friends.
Preference.
Preferences when it comes to
Oh.
beers na para maka-concept ka information jud ba nga anong exact information kung unsa ilang ganahan. Mura to.
Okay.
Yes, it
Okay,
will be
thank you.
perfect siguro.
But nice suggestions. We can add that to our marketing plans. Sige. So, any more suggestions? Who would like to give their opinions?
I think
That's all so
Andalus,
far.
Mr. Andalos,
Andalus has
you
have a
you have something to
suggestion.
say?
Oh, I think it was a good suggestion.
How
Do you
about
want
you, Mr. Andalos?
to say something, Andalus?
Do you want to add update? You want to try to add
Oh,
more information?
my suggestion is about the sales force. For marketing, it allows us to madungog ra ko.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
it allows us to put the customer at the center of everything we have. Like a ton of marketing data, but we can see it all in one place bisag kanang daghan siya nga marketing data because of Salesforce. Can we take action on it? Yes, because we use trusted data to find new target audiences. But for us, we are targeting the Japan and the Chile. So, para dali ra masabtan ang Salesforce kay murag gamito nato kanang sa customer support gani na murag call center gani siya kay we can engage them through kaning communication tools. The key is to use data and AI so to reach them with the right content on the right channel at the perfect time. So for us, Japan is already a developed country, so it gives us advantage already, or it will suit for them. This project will suit for them because normal na lang sa ila ang technology o kanang mga inganing nga butang. So as for Chile, as part of our sales force, we will provide cross-cultural preparation. Dito sa Chile, pati sa Japan. Chile and Japan, lahi ra magid sila og culture. So, mao nang importante nga i-provide nato ang kaning ang kaning cross-cultural preparation. The combination of training and career management will be the key to the success of this task. And of course, after that, the company ensure repatriation to the expats from their foreign assignments. And I think Miss Jenny has something to add about it.
Okay, Miss Jen.
Miss Jenny.
Miss Jenny.
Miss Jenny.
Okay, I suggest also to have this strong relationship with our customers, to have this a long relationship with long-lasting customers, uh, to adopt our product and to have this repeat business with our customers. So for our brand expansion in Japan and Chile, we strongly believe that the personal selling scheme would also work. We plan on employing at least 40 sales representatives per zone and gradually increasing that number when the needs arises. They will be provided with the appropriate tools, equipment, and data on that specific area, and they will be tapping onto stores, grocery stores, mini marts, superstore, wine and liquor shops, and etc. That would be all.
Okay, thank you, Miss Abihar. So, any additional information, guys? Would Do you agree with Miss Abihar's suggestions and anyone? Okay, so if everyone is okay with it, now
Yes.
let's proceed. I Yes, Mr. Molde.
Yes, I agree the suggestion of Miss Abihar.
Oh, okay, okay.
So let's proceed.
Okay, so now will be for my plan, since for Chile, since everything is okay with Japan already, for Chile, since they're famous for their wine, and San Miguel Corporation is only making beverages or beers, one thing for me, we should try to build our own farm in Chile and provide supplies to those distributors there. So what do you think, guys?
It's okay for
I
me.
think it's a good idea. For me, it's a good
Oh,
idea.
it's a okay. Or do you have any suggestion or any alternative plan? For me, that would be our plan A, and for plan B, we could partner with or joint venture with distributors there. So kita mo provide mo partner ta nila dayon mo tabang tag distribute while helping them. We could also try um introducing our products to them. Does it sound good to you guys?
Okay, that's good.
Yes, yes.
And if
Yeah.
those approach won't if katong uban na if katong plan A o plan B na approach kay di siya mokuan, so we could also make our own we could also adjust the taste of our beer na mo suit sa preferences sa tao sa Chile. So kato mo suit gyapon to ang magpa free tasting ta, then mag-survey ta, so that we could adjust some of the taste of our beer para lang sa mabaligya na to makasud silang market. Okay ra?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
okay.
Okay,
okay.
okay. So for now, I will give the authority to speak to Boyles and Miss Ipile for the financial or the prices, the pricing.
Okay. For the price, we all know that um, if we market Japan and Chile, daghang gitag dako kitag magasto anyway. A lot of expenses, and of course, our product is not totally known in that country. So we must plan about pricing. So sa inyo ang gisuggest about ganina sa advertising, middleman, sa batong line, what else? Sa to line gani? Others?
About hiring middlemen.
Yeah.
We should hire also middlemen.
We can do that. So we sakto na atong buhaton nga kana lang kayo nga kanang atong strategy kay dili pa man ta known. So dili kay ta mo pagawas og dako kayo nga kwarta sa atong expenses kay wala man tay dili pa man ta kuan sa atong product. So as my partner Sherilyn nga nag-collab me about pricing, so we came up for set price. So among kuan na daan nga that price is maka gain ta og profit, maka gain ta dili ta malugi, dili ta nga kanang dako jud kayo kuan kay bago pa man ta nga market, bago pa ta nag-market pa ta, so kanang expected mo nga dili dako atong profit, so may na lang natay profit. So and then bawsad mo tanan nga maka-encourage ta og problem. So naman tay good to hear nga nanatay plan A o plan B. So wala na tay problema ato, mao na to ato ang strategic planning about sa Japan and Chile. So and also my partner have a suggestion also. So Sherilyn ipili. What is your suggestion?
We all know that buyers relate to the price to the value. So they must feel that they are getting value for the price paid, and pricing decisions are very extremely important. So by introducing new products with a price manipulation strategy where it offers an initial lower price than competitors to gain market share. And also this will ensure that new products that are introduced are used by and become more popular. So this strategy works on the expectation that the customer will switch to the brand and because of the lower price. And also, when we have a fixed price with final product, and we can also have the members, the retailers and the wholesalers, and they can buy the product at a lower price and earn through their own margins. Mr. Boyles, do you have any add-ons?
I think that tanang suggestion na to is good man. We came up for better market in that country. So Likin, Sir Likin,
Yes.
dapat ipuno na to.
I think just like what you said, all of our suggestions are good, are very good, and we should for others. Kinsa may uban dira would like any other information? Anyone? No.
Okay guys, so
None so far?
another idea, Steven. Okay, so another idea about advertising. So having the idea of surveillance, and then actually if ever boom ato ang business sa ilahang ato sa ilahang lugar, and then when we talk about the advertising of the television, so I have a strategy that you need to see to see a famous or model celebrity, and then because we all know that when our product is advertised, it is easier to recognize and it to their area, and it's possible that many will be interested in it because it is new to them, and because it is new to them, so um, we are uh, we are interesting just to be know how strong it is. So that's my last suggestion, everyone.
Okay. So I like your suggestion. We can also use that when we if we're going to penetrate Chile, because I think Japan is already known, just like Mr. Lucerna said, that they're already beer drinkers. So the advertising there would be Katora newspaper and social media. But for Chile, since famous good sila sa wine, so we might use your suggestion using a well-known person na mo advertise for our products. Is that okay for you, Mr. Molde?
Yes, sir. That's for me, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So now, everyone, thank you so much for coming today, and thank you so much for all your suggestions and opinions, and for voicing out o sa unsa man inyong what our marketing plan needs. And I hope na all these strategies and plans that we have would be successful if gamito na ni siya sa San Miguel Corporation. And I think we've mentioned the 4 P's of marketing, which are very important. So yeah, I think we've already achieved our goals for today, for about planning. So is everyone good? Shall we end the meeting now?
Okay, okay.
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
Okay,
Yes,
so thank you,
Yes.
everyone.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your suggestions.
Okay, sir.
Thank
Okay,
you and
have a good
goodbye.
day, everyone.